Thanks to both teams for letting us take a few minutes before this game to do this ceremony. And thanks to Coach Callahan's family for coming, because there's a lot of you out there. Thank you very much. Where's Coach Gary? There's Coach Gary. This is a project that was very near and dear to my heart, Coach Gary's heart, as well as all you folks standing out there. The News and Record had a little article that said we spearheaded this thing. I don't know that we spearheaded it. We just did what everybody wanted us to do and asked us to do, and somebody had to do it. I can't tell you the number of folks after July 28, 13 that started talking about naming this field for Coach Callahan. Why'd they do that? Because for 24 years, Coach Cal was Southeast baseball. 24 years, that's a long time. There's not many things around this field that Coach Cal didn't have his hand on. He spent for 24 years, he spent a lot of time on this field, and a lot of that was outside of practices and outside of games. You come by here and see that Honda MPV or that Ford pickup truck sitting here all the time. Even after recovering from some health issues, he came back to help this current Southeast staff coach, and coached right up until July of 2013. We can't even begin to count the number of Southeast staff, students, athletes that were influenced and are better today because Coach Callahan chose to spend 33 years right here at Southeast. That's one career right here. So at the beginning of every season, I know all the folks around here that played with or coached with, Kevin always had some stories, so I'm going to tell a couple of them, and some of you may have been victims of some of these things, but one of his favorite was he would pick out one of the new kids, and he'd point to that little shed down there and say, go down there and give me the keys to the batter box. Anybody ever recall that? I kind of see some hands around. Or go down there and get me 50 more feet of foul line. And somebody every year would go down there and do it, but he loved that story. As you all can see, we have been able to place a sign on top of the scoreboard. They'll identify this field as forever Coach Callahan Field. In addition to that, we plan to work to fund and place a plaque on the concession stand that's being built behind home plate. And that plaque will read, Coach Kevin Callahan Field. This baseball field named in memory and honor of Coach Kevin Callahan for his dedication to Southeast High School athletics, education, family, and community. Coach Callahan was an educator in the Exceptional Children Program at Southeast for over 33 years, as well as the head varsity baseball coach for 24 years. During his tenure as head baseball coach, the Southeast Guilford program grew dramatically to one of the finest in this area of North Carolina, included with 13 state playoff appearance teams, 7 conference championship teams, 9 conference runner-up teams, and an appearance in the North Carolina High School Athletic Association 4A Finals in 2001. Coach Callahan was the 2001 4A State Coach of the Year, as well as a 3-time Area Coach of the Year recipient and a 6-time Conference Coach of the Year recipient. For his devotion to education through academics and sport, we honor Coach Kevin William Callahan this 13th day of March, 2015. So the process of naming facilities in Guilford